Here is the only anti-cancer meal plan that you'll ever need. I'm giving you a complete 5-day anti-cancer meal plan. This is exactly what to eat if you've been diagnosed with cancer. This 5-day meal plan includes specific foods that have been proven to lower your risk of cancer or a cancer recurrence and will help you recover from cancer faster. So if you're feeling confused by all the conflicting information online about what to eat after cancer, then this video is going to clear all of that up for you. Plus, at the very end, I'm going to show you exactly which foods to avoid including in your anti-cancer meal plan. You don't want to make this mistake. It's time to take the guesswork out of what to eat after cancer. Let's dive into day 1. There are so many myths about what to eat after cancer that even the most brilliant people fall for them. Many fall victim to this, but I don't want you to make the same mistake. Starting with breakfast. Now, many cancer survivors will eat a breakfast that's high in carbohydrates, something like toast, a muffin, or cereal. Or others just skip breakfast altogether and just have coffee. Both are not good options for cancer. You need to fuel your recovery. And if you're struggling with low energy or exhaustion after cancer, then you need to be more strategic about your breakfast. Instead, on day 1, we're starting breakfast with overnight oats with chia seeds and berries. Start by adding oats, milk, Greek yogurt, chia seeds, and protein powder all into an airtight container. Place this in the fridge overnight and enjoy them in the morning. This is incredibly high in protein, and the added berries on top will give you antioxidants. It's a great way to start your day. Now, for a mid-morning snack, we're gonna add in Greek yogurt, also high in protein, and top it with sliced bananas. Then we're really gonna start to focus things in at lunchtime with a chicken and Greek goddess salad specific for cancer survivors. All you need to do is start by marinating your chicken thigh or chicken breast. Marinate it in garlic, Italian seasoning, red wine vinegar, and salt. Then make the dressing by putting all these ingredients together. Half an avocado, tahini sauce, red wine vinegar, parsley, chives, and salt. Add in spring greens, carrots, cucumbers, chickpeas, and feta cheese. This salad is great for cancer survivors because all those fresh herbs are really going to overcome the taste changes and taste aversions that you normally experience as a result of your cancer treatment. Then the chicken is going to add in that protein that's going to help you stay energized throughout the day. The fresh vegetables add in antioxidants, and both of these things are needed to help you recover from cancer and stay cancer-free. If you want this recipe, and actually all the recipes I'm going to talk about in this video, then you need to download the anti-cancer meal plan. This is 5 days of anti-cancer meals. Absolutely free. You can download it. I'm going to put the link below. Moving on to your afternoon snack on day 1, and that's low-fat cottage cheese with diced tomatoes on top. Notice how we're even driving up the protein with the plant-based and dairy options here. It's really important to eat more plant-based as cancer survivors because that's what's going to help you lower your risk of cancer or a cancer recurrence. And that's why I'm including more here. Now, for supper on day 1, we're gonna have a shrimp and vegetable skillet. So go ahead and toss some shrimp in olive oil, Cajun seasoning, and paprika. You wanna coat the shrimp, then cook them on high heat in a skillet and remove from heat. Add garlic, olive oil, and vegetables back into the skillet. Season them with salt and pepper, add the shrimp back in, and enjoy. Now, serving this with a side of brown rice or whole wheat pasta, that's a great option too. And that's it for day 1. Now, if some of these menu items don't appeal to you or they don't sit well with your body, then let's move on to day number 2 because there's some different options for you here. This is my favorite for breakfast, an egg and vegetable scramble with whole wheat toast. You're gonna start by sauteing some bell peppers or vegetable of choice in a skillet with some olive oil. Then you're gonna add 1 cup of egg whites and some salsa. Now, if you don't enjoy eggs, you could also substitute it out for tofu. Then you're gonna cook this up in a pan and add turmeric and curcumin into the pan to add some seasoning. By adding in turmeric, you're also adding in a powerful anti-cancer herb. Plus, it's gonna help this taste amazing. Toss in cilantro, green onions, salt and pepper, and serve. I like to enjoy this with whole wheat toast. For your mid-morning snack, you're gonna take Greek yogurt, Mix it with protein powder and add some berries on top. This is such a tasty treat, honestly. Plus, this is loaded with protein and berries for the antioxidants again. It's such a great way to start your day. Now, if you don't have access to fresh berries or you can't reliably get them, then try the frozen varieties. They're still incredibly healthy and a perfect option for cancer survivors. Now for lunch, we're heating things up a little bit. If you like something a bit more spicy, then this is for you. The buffalo chicken salad. You're gonna cook up a chicken breast and shred it with 2 forks. Then mix together the chicken, celery, diced onions, and dressing. Then you're gonna add my buffalo chicken dressing. Now, this is a healthy twist on a buffalo chicken sauce. You can get the exact ingredients and descriptions through the link below with my anti-cancer meal plan. So go ahead, grab that for free right now. Now, this afternoon snack is my favorite. A hard-boiled egg, vegetables, and hummus. This whole food option is incredibly healthy for cancer survivors. Plus, it's gonna help you avoid looking for something sweet in the afternoon. For supper, we're gonna do a chicken quesadilla. You're gonna cook up some chicken thighs and add taco seasoning when it's almost done. Add in some diced up bell peppers and cook until they're softened. Remove them from heat and then add in some tomato puree and green onions. Now you're gonna remove all of that from the pan and add in a tortilla. You're gonna layer it with the chicken mixture on one half, low-fat cheese on the other half, and fold it up. Grill both sides until it's crispy and serve it with salsa. I also like to serve this with a side salad or refried beans. Beans and legumes, they're a great cancer-fighting food. They're gonna lower your risk of cancer or cancer recurrence. So I like to add them to the top of a salad or serve them with a meal like this. Okay, but on to day 3 of the anti-cancer meal plan, starting with breakfast. Now, we are all creatures of habit. When you look at what you eat over the course of a week, it probably doesn't vary tremendously. So on day 3, we're gonna circle back to that overnight oats option. I honestly eat this about 50% of the time, and there are a lot of different varieties you can pick from. Add in fall spices or fresh chopped up peaches, or you can add in a scoop of cocoa powder to make it a really decadent treat. Okay, but if you're busy and you're always on the go, then you need my protein power ball recipe. It's simple, quick, and easy, and it's packed with lots of nutrients and calories that are perfect for cancer survivors. Just mix up 3/4 cup of nut butter with 1/3 cup of protein powder. Then add in 1/2 cup of oats and a tablespoon of honey. I also like to add in a tablespoon of chia seeds. Roll them into balls and then store them in the refrigerator. If you have kids or grandkids in your house, then they're gonna love this recipe. I'll also add in fun ingredients for them too, like mini chocolate chips, and make little faces on the balls for them. Then for lunch, you're gonna have that chicken and Greek goddess salad again. I mean, you already have the chicken and salad made, you might as well have it again. Then for your snack, cottage cheese and diced tomatoes. And then for supper, you're gonna do salmon, rice, and asparagus. Often people overcomplicate their food after cancer, but some of the most successful women that I work with in the Cancer Freedom Program, well, they actually have this in common. They use simple foods and simple ingredients, whole foods, and they don't overcomplicate things. And that's exactly what this recipe does here. You're gonna start by coating the salmon with olive oil and salt and pepper. You're gonna add skin side down to a roasting pan and bake it in the oven for 10 minutes at 425. Then you're gonna top it with lemon juice and fresh parsley and dill. You can place it on a bed of rice and serve it with a side of asparagus. Season with salt and pepper and garlic powder, and you're done. You can also make your rice with chicken broth rather than water. This is gonna add in more flavor, so it's actually gonna taste better. Plus, it's gonna add in more protein from the chicken broth. Okay, but moving on to day 4, we're gonna make the Starbucks copycat recipe of their spinach, egg white, and feta cheese wrap. But this version is perfect for cancer survivors. I want you to cook up 1/2 cup of egg whites in a pan with a handful of spinach. You're gonna season it with salt and pepper. Then you're gonna place it into a whole wheat wrap and sprinkle it with feta cheese. There is no added nonsense in this recipe. Everything you need to stay in cancer remission and help you recover, and nothing you don't need. For the snack in the morning, you're gonna have Greek yogurt, protein powder, and berries. And then for lunch, well, I have to say this is my all-time favorite. When I'm out of groceries and there's almost nothing to eat in my house. I'm too busy to go shopping, but even in those moments, I still want to eat to fuel my body for cancer recovery and remission. Here is how I do it. a tuna and broccoli slaw bowl. I start by filling the bowl with pre-made broccoli slaw. I add chopped up green onions, bell peppers, and tomatoes. Then for a dressing, I mix together Dijon mustard, balsamic vinegar, and Italian seasoning. I drizzle that over the slaw, and then I top it with a can of tuna. It's easy, it's simple, and has everything you need to support your body as a cancer thriver throughout the day. For an afternoon snack, I have apple slices and nut butter. Then for supper, we're gonna make a quick recipe that my entire family loves. Simple chicken with lentil pasta and green beans. This is so easy. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take a half a cup of soy sauce and mix it with a teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, and a tablespoon of honey. You're gonna pour this over chicken thighs and then let it sit for an hour. I like to cook this in the slow cooker. I place it in there and let it cook on high for 4 hours. But you could also grill this on the barbecue, cook it in the air fryer, or just saute it in a pan. Then I'm gonna serve it over lentil pasta with a side of green beans. Now, lentil pasta is a great pasta alternative because it's made of lentils, so it's higher in protein. I'll link a product up below so you can see it for yourself. Okay, but that brings me to day 5 of your anti-cancer meal plan, and I have saved the best day for last. This is a recipe for breakfast that my entire family loves. Protein pancakes with berries. This is a pre-made protein pancake mix that is perfect for cancer survivors. It's very clean, but it already gives you that added boost of protein. It's so simple, and you can mix it up and add it to a waffle maker even if you'd rather have waffles instead of protein pancakes. I've linked up that mix below as well. Okay, but for your protein snack, you're gonna do Greek yogurt mixed with nut butter and topped with sliced bananas. Then for lunch, we're gonna do a healthy take on an egg salad sandwich. Here's how you do it. Mash together 2 whole hard-boiled eggs. Then mix in a little bit of Greek yogurt and Dijon mustard. Add in really finely chopped celery and chopped green onions, and then season it with salt and pepper. You can add it to 2 slices of whole wheat bread along with spinach or lettuce to make a great sandwich. And you can have this along with a piece of fruit like an apple or a pear. Then for an afternoon snack, we're gonna do vegetables and hummus. And we're not just gonna do a few vegetables, we're gonna do a lot of vegetables. I want you to have 2 cups of veggies here, or 2 cupped handfuls of vegetables. This is really gonna help to bump up the veggies in your diet today. Then for supper, we're gonna have burgers. Yes, you heard that right, burgers. Because eating after cancer should still be delicious. We have burgers in our house at least once per week, and here's how I make them. I mix together ground turkey, diced celery, and onion. I add in salt and pepper and seasoning. Then I fry it in a pan until it's cooked all the way through. Then I'm gonna melt some low-fat cheese on top. I add a slice of tomato, lettuce, and I serve it on a whole wheat bun. I'll even make a variety of sauces to go on the top. Something like that buffalo chicken sauce we had on day 2. Amazing! You now know everything about the 5-day anti-cancer meal plan. You're off to a great start. But what you really need to know about next is what foods to avoid after cancer. That's exactly why I'm linking up this next video here. Click the link here. I'll see you in the next video.